another Chisme and Chill with your best friend with your boo thing with your quarantine bae, JAWN. And today we're here back at Rec in the beautiful space, and we have a little yellow background. I'm like living and breathing for this background. So today we're going to be talking about Black August and kind of like what that is and a little bit of a snippet. Chisme and Chill is more about creating a conversation or more or less conversations that are being had right now, kind of creating a space for that here on my channel with the people that follow me and all of that. And I'm actually gonna I've been thinking about, and I guess whoever is watching this and I'm tuning in religiously every week, thank you so much for that. I'm gonna take actually your input. Would you guys also, let's say you didn't have the time to like watch every Sunday, or you're just not a fan of going on YouTube and watching videos, would you want to hear a podcast of Chisme and Chill? If you guys think that that's a pretty good idea or you're interested in it, let me know. Drop those comments down below. I do have 3 Black businesses that I'm gonna be shouting out in here, as well as where I got a lot of this information. So I went on today, I was like, you know, kind of how I do my research, a little quick background is I want to know what are people talking about now, like what is getting people going, whether it's like Kanye, whether it's relationships, and then from there, we're not necessarily talking about that in specifics, but more or less the conversations that are coming out of it. Today we're going to be talking about Black August, obviously, and I got this idea. I was inspired by an Instagram account by the name of Movement for Black Lives, and they have this whole website for it, and it's in their link tree, so it's in their little bio. If you go onto their Instagram, click the link tree, and then you can go right in. So this was started back in the 70s by Black freedom writers who wanted to honor Black political prisoners that were being killed, which is super inspirational, right? Like who else hasn't been looking around themselves right now and been super inspired by what's going on? For me, for example, I know that I took kind of the pandemic and all of that in its entirety, and I took it as an opportunity to not only educate myself, but to educate the people around me, to create content that is promoting this type of education, and really more or less just, this is something that I've always been super passionate about, which is social injustice, and just fighting for Black and brown communities that are being affected by systematic. Deeper into that in my blog on skincarejawn.com. If you haven't already checked that out, feel free to check that out. But super quickly, this isn't gonna be a super long video. I really don't want it to be a long video. I want it to be more or less a open door for you and your friends, your family, your partner, to have this conversation. So a lot of like the nitty gritty, my deepest thoughts on it all is gonna be on my latest blog post on skincarejawn.com for the remainder month of August. So for the next, I guess, 2 or 3 episodes, I'm gonna be shouting out 3 businesses, Black businesses in particular, and showing them and dropping their info in the description box below. And if you're interested in those, you can definitely check them out. First, we're gonna talk of, you know, I had to start already with a skincare. You don't know me if you don't know that I was gonna start with a skincare line. So first Black business is Base Butter. So Base Butter is a all natural organic skincare line made by some really dope creatives that I actually winded up being introduced to, like their work here at Rec Philly. So shout out to Rec again for being the plug. And they have amazing skincare. Now, unfortunately, I can't, and I already tried. I already like immediately, like as soon as I heard that there was a skincare brand here, an organic skincare brand, an all natural skincare brand, I said, sign me up, take my money. But unfortunately, I have dry, sensitive skin, and I cannot use their products for now. So the second black-owned business that I'm going to be shouting out today is bysimi.com, and you probably won't be able to see this beautiful, magnificent, melanated woman goddess of a being. She is on Instagram, and as I was saying, I was casually scrolling. Her name is Simi Moonlight, and she has these really beautiful, cute shirts, super cute, quirky shirts, and really inexpensive. And her content is just absolutely amazing. Like, the aesthetic of it all is just, I'm living, I'm breathing, I'm dying. And the third business for this video that I'm going to be shouting out is PYP Agency, created by none other than Yusuf, aka Yui, aka Papa Yu's. His drive and his passion for his work and his creativeness has never stopped, and it's never ceased to amaze me how I met him at like a play when I was in high school. I was like 17, 18 years old doing this, these pictures. I was at the time I was doing a show by Danye Our Love. Shout out to Danye, he was amazing as well. And that's kind of how we met. It was like a weird, like, it was a pretty weird interaction. I'll talk about that later, one of these days. But overall, I mean, ever since then, I kind of just kept up with him, kept up with his amazing, like what he does and how he does it, how he specifically does it. No one is out here doing it. Like, he's creative. He is super inspirational. PYP Agency, like, the reason why I'm shouting out this dope management agency is because of how dope Yui is. Like, everything he does it with his whole heart, and truly, like, I'm so proud of him, and I'm so happy for this specific journey that he's decided to go on. And it's just like super inspirational. It's for creatives, and yeah, it's just kind of how to mitigate and function in this industry. And he actually does these really cool lives. I forget what days are it. I feel like it's like a Friday. I don't know why I'm thinking Fridays, but I feel like it's a Friday. And he does these lives, and I've actually been on a few where he's just kind of like, hey, such and such person from here, you need to connect with this person, you need to do this, you need to do that. Hey, this person over here, you need to do that. Kind of like I don't even know how to say it. It's like a mixer. And it's like, hey, like, I'm gonna give you guys all of my knowledge for free for the most part, right? Because it's online as of right now, but he has created this virtual management agency, but he was doing these lives online for free and just dropping gems, gem after gem after gem for the creative community. And he is so passionate about artists getting paid for their work, and for just, you know, if you're gonna do it to the best of your ability. We'll be shouting out 3 black businesses every video for the month of August. So if you do have a black business and you own a black business and you would like to be shouted out on my channel just for the love, just to show some love, feel free to drop your black owned business down below. Don't forget to catch me on Sunday, every Sunday, probably by 12 if I'm on schedule, with my self-care videos along with my self-care blog posts. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. Remember, what is it that we say over here on this side of the internet? Self-care is self-love, okay? All right, guys, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Feel free to comment and like and subscribe if you haven't already.